Even though I've been working for weeks with this concept of acting as your Facebook page, being able to switch to your avatar of your Facebook page outside of your Facebook page, it still makes my mind hurt when I think about it too much. But I'm going to show you how it works, and we'll talk about ways that we can use it to our advantage. Now, let's first talk about the default way that things work on Facebook. When you get on Facebook, you're logged on under your personal account. That's normal. When you are interacting with friends, like if I post to something that one of my friends writes, if I say something, it will appear to come from me, right? Not from my page. I might be administering 20 pages, so it comes from me. If, though, I'm on one of my Facebook pages and I comment or I post, it always comes from that Facebook FanPage avatar. Now, what happens when you go to another Facebook page? Like, let's say I go to Design Geek, and I'm going to go to Design Geek's wall. If I want to comment on something coming from Design Geek, it's going to come through as my personal account. So it's only when you're on one of your Facebook pages that what you write appears with this profile picture from that page. Except if you turn on this new option. If you go to the account drop-down menu, where it says, yes, you are who you thought you were, you have this option to use Facebook as page. If you are administering more than one page, you'll get a list here, and you are able to switch to this page. Now, by the end of this video, which will end in a minute or two, hopefully you'll get the concept. But if not, go here and click Learn More, because they explain it a little bit more. Not very well, though. But it might help. So I'm switching. I am now using Facebook as Bliss number 5. I get notifications about activity on my page as though Bliss number 5 were an actual walking around human being. You know, when people decide to be your friends, you get a little notification up here. Now, when people decide to be your fans, you get a little notification up here. And you can interact with other pages as your page. You can't interact with your friends as a page. I wish it would be kind of spooky. But you can interact with other pages as a page. I'm just going to say, okay, fine. You can click Start Tour if you're doing this on your own, and they'll give you a little bit more information. But if I come here to my friends, it shows all the people who liked my page. That's fine. And any messages that people wrote to me. And I'm going to update my category. That's fine. But let's try going to Design Geek now. And we'll refresh the Design Geek page. I have to like the page. Bliss number 5 has to like the Design Geek page. Ann Smithson already likes the page, but this is another quote-unquote person. Now that I like this page, let's go ahead and comment on something. I'll click here and see this page is talking with this page. Isn't it crazy? It's like the machines are taking over. I love that link. Thanks. So what this does is, it helps you to increase the visibility of your page. If you become friends with pages whose prospective audience overlaps with yours, you don't want to do this to competitors, right? If you teach Photoshop and you can like somebody who teaches Illustrator. If you sell gourmet chocolate, you can like a page that sells cupcakes or fine wines or something like that. Because these people who go to Design Geek's page, will see that this other page had something pithy to say, had another link to share. I mean, I could even write on Design Geek's page here as Bliss number 5. And so Design Geek's audience might actually click here and visit my page. See, so the wheels are spinning. Now, you cannot interact, as I said, with people. You can only interact with pages, and you have to like the page first. So that's the idea, is that you locate pages that work well with you, or even better, if you administer a bunch of pages, you can have them all like each other. In fact, that's what I did on Design Geek. Remember, that's the page that I, Anne-Marie Concepcion, administer. And you can see that my pages are appearing here on the left. Or if I go to Info, under Likes and Interests, I see all the pages that Design Geek likes. So if we go back to Bliss number 5, and we go to Info, you see that Bliss number 5 likes Design Geek. So you could add multiple pages. Now, they don't automatically appear here on the left until you add them as featured pages, which I'll show you in another video. That's the idea, though, of acting as your page When you want to switch back, then just go back to account and choose switch back to Ann Smithson. And that way you can visit different pages and post as yourself. So that way I can go back to this Design Geek page and post a comment as myself instead of as Bliss number 5. So the default is that you act as yourself, as your personal account, everywhere on Facebook other than on the pages that you admin. If you temporarily want to act as your page and interact with other pages, then you come up here under account and switch. And then if you want to switch back, come back over here and you'll see that's where the account is. And that's how you go back to how Facebook defaults.